Morning. It's nice to be back. It's a little warmer in Florida last week, though. So I've been going back in a couple of weeks, going back to Florida. I had the opportunity to meet with Brenda. Most of you know Brenda. And her husband, we hang around together. They buy a beautiful property there. And we had a great time hanging around and reminiscing of Toastmasters. The Twinkie. Might as well talk about the Twinkie. I want to answer the question. Why did Twinkies go out of business? Management. It's nothing to do with well-being, how good the Twinkie is for you or not. It has to do with how people relate with each other. And I like what Matt said today when he was asked about bankruptcy. He said, especially in relationships. I know he's a very astute businessman. And I have been an astute businessman too. But in the relationship shop, I don't know about that, huh, Tracy? So today, I want to introduce you, I want to inspire you today. The purpose today is to inspire you, to walk away with something. So the last chance to mess up a relationship is it will be in the past for you. And you will be able to handle relationships, what I call difficult conversations. My good friend, Suwan, if you have read the emails, she has a little seal in the bottom of the email and says, I do what the little voice tells me. Because that's me. The little Julio here, he was in the shower this morning telling me how bad this was going to go. So get out of here. And you didn't get there. Go. He just jumped out of my knees. He's right here, right now. Telling me. So I love this guys. It's profound. So what happened with the relationships? That most of the time when we're in a relationship, we're not listening to the other person. We're listening to ourselves. So the question to ask, it would be, who do I listen to? Or what do I listen for? And then go from there. When I look what I listen to, I'm listening to similar situation than Leland. I'm going to be number one. I'm in the horse, and I want to have the horse. And I want to talk to you from the horse down. Nobody helpful. Nobody helpful. So I'm going to give you 4 things today that if you take them away and you practice ongoingly, I will guarantee you, if it doesn't work, I'll buy you coffee. So let's introduce you to these 4 things. I call it M.O.R.F. And it stands for M.O.R.F. And those are the questions I've been asking. I was in vacation in Florida, so my partner, we hang around together only when she's off from work, and she very seldom is off from work, and she's always in another town. So it's really easy. I have a long-distance relationship, actually. But we live in the same house. So it's really, for me, it's great. When she's there, I can do whatever I want to do. I can leave my coat hanging on the stairs, you know, post, and leave a cup in the kitchen, and it worked for me. But when we go on vacation, what is to be with somebody for 24 hours a day, for 7 days? That's a little challenging for me. So what I have to do is to look for it. So last week, we got into an argument. 2 weeks ago, when we had the biggest snowstorm, we were getting into the freeway at 10 o'clock, and you couldn't see, and I lost control of my car. You know, most of the time you think you have control of your car, but it's a time when the car just goes its own way. We're not going that way. Bang! We hit the concrete wall. It was no damage, no major damage to the car. No, nothing happened, no airbags out. I put the car in the right position. I get out, look at it. Oh, we keep going, it's no problem. You're not going to do anything. Nothing could be done in those conditions. So I take the car to the body shop that I know people for 20 years, and they give me an estimate. and the estimate was $1,300. On Monday, the guy called me and they said, listen, it's going to be $1,800. And I told Robin that she was living. So I went to this way here. And so the question was, what do I want for myself? She was definitely making me wrong. So I said, what do I want for myself? The question for me was, what I want for myself is to be understood. It's not my fault that they found more damage into the car. What I want for myself is you understand me, that that's what's going on. I want to be understood. That's what I want for myself. What do I want for you? I want you to know that, yeah, it's going to cost us more money because we decided not to make a claim because it was going to be really cheap, $1,300. So now we're going to pay $2,600. So I want you to understand that I'm not trying to take advantage, or I'm not trying to do anything that's wrong or anything like that. What do I want for the relationship? I want a long-lasting relationship, but it's room for us to speak and to relate with each other. And what do I want for our future? I want our future to be a fabulous vacation all the time. So now, it's a problem with Twinkie between the workers that they went on strike and management. And management says, something, we had it, after 3 years, we throw in the towel, we're going away. But I tell you what, if they were to look, if they were to go through this process, we will have Twinkies for another 20 years. Okay? So, what do we take here today? I challenge you to make relationships work. I have tried these over and over and over. I tried it with my clients and it worked. It won't be perfect, but it will keep you away from bankruptcy court.